Samsung is bringing one of the major change on Galaxy S26 Ultra. We all wanted this update and Samsung responded, including a major change in the display. By the way, S25 Ultra pre-orders are still on, which you can avail from prior listed in this video. Now, one of the major changes people wanted from S25 Ultra was the bigger battery, and from the past couple of years, Samsung was using the same 5000 mAh battery and a 45 watt fast charging. Even Chinese competitors are far from Samsung, where OnePlus introduced a 6000 mAh battery and Nubia gave us a 7000 mAh battery. All these new phones were using the silicon carbon batteries, and now Samsung is also doing the same. According to Korean publication, Samsung is going to increase the battery capacity on Galaxy S26 Ultra. How much? Well, they are putting a gigantic battery in the Galaxy S26 Ultra, a 7000 mAh battery. If this leak turns out to be true, then this will be a big blow for tech industry, as Samsung is one of the major players in smartphone world. Now, Samsung was hesitant to adapt the silicon carbon batteries due to production and yield issues. Seems like they solved the problem and finally updating the battery. By the way, I am still skeptical about the 7000 mAh battery, but my internal source already confirmed Samsung will be adding bigger battery in S26 Ultra, and we can also see a charging update. I would hope for 65 watt, as Samsung's supplier for charging parts also supports a 65 watt. If battery is getting an update, so does the charging speed. Although, if you're still up for buying the S25 Ultra, Samsung is offering massive deals on S25 Ultra, which you can avail from prior listed in this video. Now, more on battery later, but there is a wild rumor claiming about the display. Samsung is going to borrow a feature from Galaxy Foldable, which is under-display selfie shooter. Now, let's be honest, under-display cameras are bad, and putting in Galaxy flagship phones are a little bit weird, at least for now. And before adding the under-display camera, Samsung would go with the Polar ID. Polar ID is a real competitor for the Apple's Face ID, so I don't believe Samsung would go with the under-display camera, at least for now. If they do, it will be a really risky move from Samsung. The battery life debate being bigger is really good and we really wanted it, but Samsung optimized the Galaxy S25 Ultra really good in the battery life. There are a bunch of YouTubers who check the Galaxy S25 Ultra battery life, and in all tests, first it beats the S24 Ultra and second it was close to iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now these are one-time rundown, means there is no standby time included. But now that people got their phone, S25 Ultra pulled out some impressive battery numbers. Now in the first example, a guy got around 8 hours of screen on time on S25 Ultra. I don't know if that's correct because he charged 2 times and shared a screenshot, but the total battery drain was 98%, still a really good numbers, and this means One UI 7 is fully optimized on S25 Ultra. Because last year, S24 Ultra initially gave us a really bad battery life. Some were getting even less than 6 hours of screen on time last year. Now the second guy who also shared the battery numbers, this guy also gets the exact same battery numbers, like 7 hours and 56 minutes. This means if you are getting the S25 Ultra, you should expect at least 8 hours of screen on time, which is far more than 1 day of a battery use, and can easily win over the S24 Ultra. And if you're considering buying the S25 Ultra, this is the right time. Samsung is offering massive deals on S25 Ultra, which you can avail from prior listed in this video. On this note, if you find value from this video, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.